everyone. Hi, Lardites and neutrals and everyone. How are y'all now that spring has sprung? Huh? To me, it's surprising. Like, it went from winter to summer overnight, and it's been a long, long winter, and I mean, I've gotten fat. I mean, I have never been this fat, not even when I had babies in me. Never. I mean, this was a long winter, and then with COVID and everything, so I'm just fat and tired, but alive. So anyway, if you're a neutral, preface to this, you'd take my side on this. If I showed you all the animal abuse, I troll this person because of the multiple instances of animal abuse, animal hoarding, and the exploitation of animals for money, and killing one dog to get a new puppy. Okay? So there you go. If you're just trying to figure out what my issue is, that's it. Okay? I don't pick on normal people. Well, I'm not going to go what I do and what I don't, but this is why I do this particular one, okay? All right, now we got that out of the way. For the regulars who know, OMG, I had a freaking light bulb moment, okay? So, all week I had been going, what was that? I don't understand the Doc Marten part. Why was that video called Doc Marten? What's the Doc Marten dupe? I don't get it. I mean, Target has Doc Marten dupes. Walmart has Doc Marten dupes. JCPenney's has Doc Marten dupes. But I did not see any dupes on the Dupe It channel. And so I'm going, where is the Doc Marten dupe? And then Jules reviewed the video, and I had my light bulb moment. She's trying to compare those hideous ass orange tennis shoes for a slightly wider foot to Doc Martens? What in the actual F? Okay? No, those are Skechers. And okay, you got $5 off because you picked the picture the color that nobody wants. Nobody. Especially not one in your demographic. Old weird white woman. Okay? If you're like totally on the edge of fashion and trendy, pulling off a pair of orange shoes, maybe. Orange. I say orange wrong. She's trying to say, okay, let's get this straight. She is trying to say that they're Skechers. Number one, they're Skechers. She is trying to say that those are Doc Marten dupes. I mean, honestly. I mean, come on. I don't get it. It's like she tries to, because she sees, she always has to copy everybody else, right? So she sees other people saving people money, like people getting views because they say, hey, this is a dupe for this. They show that essentially, okay, I'm going to use this. I'm going to just say this because it's kind of similar. You could go and get a L'Oreal shampoo, and it could be a dupe for Kerastase. I think I've expounded on this before, because essentially they come from the same mother company. One uses the finest of the ingredients, and one uses the scrap. So you could say, okay, one uses the flowers and one uses the stem, essentially. So you could say you can get L'Oreal this and that, and it's a dupe for this $50 Kerastase shampoo. Okay? Is it a dupe? Nah, I guess that's not a great one. I mean, you could say, oh, I don't freaking know. I don't know. I guess I'm not duping enough to make a dupe right. But anyway, What she tries to do is, if there's anything that says the same word as what a high-end designer says, then she'll say it's a dupe. So what she did is she saw somebody, like at the Dollar Tree or whatever, must have had a fragrance that said cherry. So then she's like, it's a dupe for Tom Ford Pop Cherry. No, it's not. No, it actually isn't. So you can only imagine that she takes that big Karl Malden nose and goes around haunting the big department stores, going and getting the samples, looking all over at them, pulling up the big bottles of it, making them give her samples, and then she's like, there's a dupe over at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I'm not going to spend $450 on this because, I could. I'm from Brookline, but, I'd rather get it this way. And I'm like, what the... It's not the same. And calling Skechers dupes for Doc Martens that aren't even the same shape, color, genre. No, it's not a dupe, you stupid. God. Why? Because it gets hashtags? And the people who wear Doc Martens are like, yeah, I've been looking for like a good dupe for a while. I'm going to go ahead and trade in these Docs for these Skechers, dude. What the are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then she has to sit there and go on and on and on about how she doesn't have the, what's it called, the posterity, the patience, the intellect, the know-it-all, the perseverance to break in a new shoe. Yeah, because you asshole, you wear them, and you wear them without socks, and you don't wash your feet, dirty woman, and you take them back. Okay? She won't get wide because she, thinks somebody's looking, and she's only slightly wider foot. Ma'am, your foot is freaking wide, okay? Go put it on one of those freaking hoof scales and look at it. It's wide, okay? You haven't been recently shoed in a while. I understand, because Carol hasn't taken you to the freaking shoer lately. Anyway. Anywho, get those hooves cleaned. I don't know. She'll get a pair of shoes and then take them back. And she's admitting now to taking back her freaking headbands? Are you kidding me? Nasty. The freaking epicenter of the pandemic. Oh my God. Okay? Taking back a headband after she's obviously worn it because she thinks she has this teeny tiny head, right? Probably because she's been diagnosed as having a bird brain. But anyway, she puts on these headbands. She's like, oh, well, they don't fit because I have a super I have a tiny head. No, you don't. No, you don't. Those headbands look ridiculous because they're too tight because your head's large. Very large head. Huge. And so then the headbands don't fit because they're like a rubber band getting ready to go boing. Boing. Okay? It's not that you have a small head. You have a big head and a small headband. And it does not help that you go and try and buy child-size headbands. Leave the Claires alone, okay? Leave it to the kids. Leave them alone. Go. You don't even need a head. You don't have hair. You don't need a headband. Just stop it already. Just let that Brillo shit just fly in the wind. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea why now she wants to act like it is a new trend to wear bare nails. She's kind of over the nail thing. Oh, okay, every freaking day she changes out the nails. Could you imagine? I don't even think she probably has fingernails anymore. I think it's probably just nubs of a finger. Because how could you possibly use that much use that much acetone? This may explain a lot about that bird brain of hers. Because I can't use like acetone on my fingers, except for like every 2 to 3 weeks without, my fingernails really just feeling like I just hurt them in some way, I mean, but the way she does hers obsessively. And I don't know why that is. All of these things are what have became of of the imagery that she tries to portray to be somebody that she is not on the YouTube to get views. Because I can tell you, when she was living her best life in Brookline, medicated well because she had care contracts through the state to be on her medication and whatnot, to not beat up Carol and not neglect Burke, then she had to be medicated. So she was just fat, dumb, and happy, right? And that's when we all kind of saw her, and she had an endearing quality, you know, didn't seem to be so obnoxious, but we didn't know that she had that little copycatter inside of her, that then she was like, oh, well, I'm going to get YouTube famous. And then she starts telling people, obviously people she cares about, that this is how she's paying her rent, is because she's a big time YouTuber. And, you know, with fame comes haters, so that's why she has all the harassment. Right. I don't have a freaking, hey, Bakers, do I have a channel? Is there anything out there about the real Canada Brookline, huh? No. I don't think I have a thread. If I do, let me know. But I don't have a thread and I have a channel. Yeah? I don't have haters. I'm sure I have haters. Sure I have haters. Everybody has haters. I mean, that's a known, but not to the level of hers where you can freaking do a Google search and find out about all the haters she has. You can't Google me and find out my haters. You can't. Not yet. So anyway, I guess I'm just not that famous yet. So, hair. I had my hair up in a messy bun. You know what I did? Oh, maybe this is a dupe. I was talking to my kid while I was doing my hair. And I went to put on the Kerastase blonding oil. And right near it was my Clinique drastically different gel. So I'm talking to my kid, and each has a pump. So I just blowed out my hair, you know, it took forever. And went to put on the finishing touch, and I put a big old splat of Clinique drastically different facial gel all over my hair. Well, that's my dupe. You can use your face gel as hair finisher. Yeah, my hair has this weird texture right now, and this is ridiculous. I just try to put it in a messy bun, but it isn't even behaving for that. It's just, no. I mean, I am so glad that I am not still losing my hair, because I lost so much of it from the fucking COVID. The fucking COVID, I can't even tell you. My hair was falling out. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but yeah, so it was falling out in clumps. And it was probably bra strap length at this point. And I mean, my hair, I would go to sleep and I wake up and there would just be hair all over the pillowcase, all over. I'd take a bath and I just had to pull it out in handfuls and handfuls, try to brush my hair before I went, and it was just handfuls, and it was horrible. And so I went in when I was safe, and cleared of the COVID, and went into my hairstylist for my, regular foiling and everything, and he won't touch it. He said my hair is so damaged that, if we were to do anything to it, it's just going to break. So I have like my natural ass brown squirrel boring hair right now, and I had to have about 9 inches cut off to try to make it blend in with all that had fallen out. And then the new growth is like these bangs that are going straight up, so I have like antennae, and it's been terrible. Bad. Like, my hair fell out bad, and it's called, it's a thing. If you Google COVID hair loss, they figure 20% of us have it. So they figure it happens to 20%. How many people don't know and just figure it's a thyroid issue, or they're just, going bald for some reason? Who knows? I think it's greatly underreported. It's really tied to the high fevers that happen. I also got the mark in my toenails, where it's like this white mark, and it turns the part of it yellow above. So like your whole body reacts to the high fever, and causes this. So I've been just, having to have this stupid ass cut where I looked like I was 5 years old again, stupid. I had my hair rounded, so it was like rounded down to my bra strap, and at the horrible COVID cut day, she just straightened it. So it went from like where it would curve at the shoulder. So like I had a stupid haircut. Looked like I was 5. He put a rinse on it to like just make it so you couldn't see any roots or anything. So yeah, I have a hairdo like I'm 8 years old. And I've been leaving it alone and leaving it alone. I have been leaving it alone. I actually at Marshall's, I got my dupe. No dupe involved. I got Joico. I love Joico. I used to use it a lot in the 80s for the K-Packs. And they had the big ass salon bottles of Joico K-Pack shampoo and K-Pack restructuring. And so I just started using that. I try to only wash my hair once, maybe twice a week max. And just don't do anything other than brush it once a day. And keep it in a loose ponytail, like the not true elastic, the hair ties that don't break your hair. And then, so I use that, and I shampoo twice and condition once. And I condition and I put a shower cap on, so for the rest of my bath, it's deep conditioning my hair. And then I let it get a little bit air dried before I start messing with it at all. And I use they're called wet hair brushes that are detangling. And I'm doing good. I've got about 4 inches back. And when I took my bath this week, just my weekly bath, there it is. My weekly bath, only one hair fell out. So it is healing, but I mean, I'm at the 7-month mark from COVID, and I still have no motivation. I'm tired as fuck, and I don't remember anything. My dumbass ordered a dress late at night, right? Ordered a dress from my favorite store, Torrid, because I'm a fat bitch. Anyway, ordered this dress. Okay. Wore it out to dinner this week. Put it in the laundry. My dumbass waddles out of bed the next day. Looks in the closet and I'm like, what? Who did my laundry? Who did my laundry? Why? Why is my dress hung up? Why are there tags back on it? Well, what in the fucking Sam hell? No, I'm not kidding you. I bought the same dress 2 weeks ago. Okay? That's my COVID brain. That's my COVID brain. I don't know what to say about it. Other than, yeah, I don't know. I mean, is everybody else still really tired and, kind of feeling brainless? So like I say, bringing it full circle, it doesn't help when people are trying to make weird comparisons, making a shoe comparison to a Doc Marten. Oh, doesn't make sense to me. Thank God Jules is there to solve the world's mysteries. All hail Jules, I say. So anywho, I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and happy Mother's Day to all of you. I know that we have such a great group of women together, and a few men too, that are really united together to not allow any more of the animal abuse and the scamming. And the only way that we can, by exposing, and Jules does it best on Exposed. So if you haven't subscribed to me with your alt profile, please do, and hop on over to Jules. Give her a like and give her a sub. Subscribe to her and subscribe to me. That's right, smash that button. Get just like, okay, just like the kids. I would say smash that button just like the kids. Okay, do you want to know what's just like the kids? You want to know? What in the world? Why are the young girls going out there with their leggings and bike shorts shoved up their ass crack? Far up their ass crack, like only toilet paper should be. Out at a pizza joint the other night, and these young girls serving us, they have their freaking shirts tied off to the side and their leggings far up the butt. Far. Like, I don't know, I kind of have a SpongeBob SquarePants kind of an ass. So when I'm wearing my leggings and bike shorts and stuff, it kind of smooths over the ass crack. So I started Googling, style tips on making leggings go up the ass crack. And it's a thing, you have to like bend over and stretch them to the side and put your hand up your ass crack with the leggings, like you're wiping your butthole, but then leave it. Like, just pull out your hand fast and leave the leggings up your butthole, and then retract the hand, and then go about your day. It's not easy. But then I had to explain to, the hubs, be like, hey, fucker, I know you saw those young girls the other day, them softball playing girls with the leggings, but I wanted to give you a perspective what a real milfy ass is. Okay? That's a real milf ass. Okay, them girls don't know what they're doing. You wouldn't know what to do with one of them, so this is what you're looking at. Okay? We're not talking about the front butt. We're only talking about the back butt here, okay, sir? And I think that he was rightfully horrified. Just kind of left the room, kind of shaking his head. I don't know. I think I scared him. But I would recommend washing your hands after trying to get these things up your fucking ass. I don't know. I mean, that's what I guess that those ones that have the ruched, R-U-C-H-E-D, the ruched butt, that's what I think that they're for. I think that they're for the ones who have the more rounded ass as opposed to my square ass. Because then with the ruching, then the ruching gives you like the butthole itself. So then with the ruching, then you just probably have to bend over once and don't have to be so intimate with yourself. And you just have to bend over once, clamp onto the leggings with the butthole, and then go. I think. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what the newest trends are. Not doing great at it, obviously. Or maybe I am. I'm gonna take this MILF ass out and see what happens, huh? That's right. Oh, and for those of you who don't know what MILF is, it's Mother I'd Like to Fuck. A lot of people had no idea what MILF was. I didn't know that. They were using the word MILF because they thought that, it was something. But yeah. And so, yeah. It's a thing. You're welcome. And then, before I go here, can I please tell you that what she got on her freaking pretend dupes, she got Skechers, her pair of Skechers, she's acting like she got a deal. My God, if I ever spent $60 on a pair of Skechers, come on. $60 for a pair of Skechers and you're bragging like you got a deal? Are you kidding me? No wonder you're fucking broke. That is not a deal, man. Take your fat ass into Kohl's. Sign up for some coupons. It's not the way to do it. You don't. No. That's not a deal. Oh, I got the 20% for signing up, and then the $5 off, and then the $3 off if I pick the ugly color. She's going to return them, but they're not going to give her the shipping back. And see, the thing is that she knows that with a lot of things you order right now, they say they don't want them back. They'll refund you. So she's probably just doing it so she can do that. But I don't know who she's trying to act like she got a deal on Skechers for, but I wouldn't be bragging about that. My God. $60 for a pair of Skechers and you're acting like it's a deal? No. Not a deal. Not a deal. Not at all. Not a deal. So with that in mind, folks, hope that you have a delightful day. I hope that you get to find a place that has an opening still for Mother's Day brunch, because there are places having them. I discovered that last night. I was not informed that anybody's taking me out on Mother's Day brunch, which I'm grateful assholes for kids I have. But anyway, don't even get me started on that. You know that. So there are places having brunches, but I don't know like how good the brunch will be. I don't think it's anywhere what we're accustomed to. But anyway, I think it's a good sign they're having brunch. But my doctor informed me that we aren't in the clear with the vid at all. That there was a local party and a bunch of people got the vid, even though they're vaccinated and everything. So she told me to be more careful if I'm going into crowded places to wear my mask. So I'm sure I'll have a story about somebody attacking me again. Do you guys know about that story about me being attacked for wearing a mask in the Dollar Tree? Do you know about that? I'll have to tell you it sometime if you don't. But anywho, have an excellent Mother's Day. Thank you all for all of the love and support that you always give me. And I hope that you guys have a great week, and I'll talk at you soon. And thanks again, Jules, for doing God's work, putting things together. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.